Did you see the Mannii show's apology video? It was really good. Yeah, we can talk about that. It was actually really good. Probably one of the best I've seen. Is Mannii's apology actually good, or are you trolling? No, legitimately, this is a really good response to the whole thing. Mannii show takes everything on the chin, explains how the strikes came to be. So apparently the Mannii show hired someone to manage their monetization, and they kind of overstepped their boundaries and started striking channels. Mannii takes full responsibility for hiring that rogue operative, takes full blame for it, doesn't make any excuses, and just says, you know what, the criticism was warranted, deserved, even gives praise for calling it out, and then goes on to say how they don't believe in censorship, talks about how on TikTok they'd been censored, so they've been very adamantly against it, and yeah, actually a really good apology. Did you see that the Tuah girl got 30K to go to a club? It's so, like, this is so fucked. Yeah, I saw. We were just talking about her dumbass documentary she's getting, and now she just got paid 30K to appear at a club. But I don't see anyone caring about her. I don't, like, it's so artificial and fake. Like, yeah, no, good for her. Like, absolutely, this is huge for her, no doubt. But, like, this is so weird. You see that one of the survivors of the Parkland high school shooting just won the exclusivity rights to the name and likeness of the shooter. What? What does that mean? Parkland school shooting survivor gains rights to gunman's name and unique civil settlement. What the fuck? What's he gonna do with the name? The shooter agreed to transfer the rights to his name, Nicholas Cruz, for use in any production, movie, book, television, cable TV, or other media. So is he gonna try and make money off of it? My head immediately went to, like, using his name to turn him into, like, a fucking joke of a person. Like, turn him into, like a laughingstock type thing. Like a fleshlight that's just called the Cruise or some shit. But it sounds more like it's some kind of money-making idea, perhaps? I think it's specifically so Cruise can't. Well, I don't think he could regardless, right? I don't know how those cases work. Maybe he could have. Oh yeah, I've got the Crunchyroll thing pulled up. I just forgot to click on it. Crunchyroll reveals why it removed all site comments amid major fan confusion. Popular anime streaming service Crunchyroll has removed its comment section site-wide, including all streaming content, to the confusion of viewers and fans. An official spokesperson for the company has now revealed why. Fans on social media were surprised this week to discover Crunchyroll comments have been removed. Following correspondence with a Crunchyroll spokesperson, the company shared, "At Crunchyroll, we prioritize creating a safe and respectful community environment." I'm already sick to my stomach. "To maintain this standard, we are removing all existing user-generated content, including comments across all our platforms and experiences. The user rating system will remain, however, allowing fans to express their opinions through star ratings." Lame indeed. Very lame. I've never read Crunchyroll comments, so it doesn't affect me directly, but just taking away voices, no good. A little bit of censorship, no siree. At least they're allowing the rating system to remain, so you can still at least rate things that you don't like. That's good, I guess. Have you seen the kid who wrote a diss track on his grandma for reporting him missing? Can't say I have. I gotta check that out right now. 15-year-old Georgia teen drops a diss track towards his grandma after she reported him missing. What? Alright, Meemaw. I don't know why, but let's see it.
Even like this whole capping or not missing, let you know. This whole crazy. On God, this little whole trip. I'm talking about that I'm missing. I ain't missing. I'm just standing on being. You talking about you gon' get me? Nah, she keep on talking. I send shots straight through her chest. Fuck granny, I'ma keep on
Jesus.
this. Fuck granny, I'ma keep on this. Fuck granny, I'ma keep on this.
Take that. I bet she'll think twice next time she tries to disrespect her 15-year-old grandson. That shit's got the entire retirement home bumping. His grandma probably doesn't even use the internet. Well, wait until she drops her diss track. She'll get the last laugh. Acolyte is almost done. How bad is it? I haven't watched in the last 2 weeks. I'm quite behind. New episode was awful. It was literally just episode 3 again with 10 minutes of new footage. My dad thinks Acolyte is the best show ever. But like how? I don't know. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't know how. Like, I understand people are gonna like different things. I totally get that. But how in the world could Acolyte be the best thing your dad's ever seen? Like, even if he likes it, it's fine if he likes it. That doesn't bother me. But how the fuck could that possibly be the best thing anyone has seen? Because let's say you're just looking at it from like a pure popcorn perspective, like action. You get maybe 3 action scenes in the whole show so far. Granted, I am 2 episodes behind, so maybe the next 2 episodes are nothing but action. But like, it's like, even still, I just don't know how you could possibly think that it's the best thing you've ever seen. Old people don't care about movies. My mom's favorite comedy movie is Norbit. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is revolting to hear. What? Like, but like, how is that possible? You know what I mean? Again, like, I totally understand everything's subjective, but I just don't see how that's possible. Like, in general. My mom loved Madam Web and Rebel Moon. I just don't know how. I don't really get it. Like, there are certain things where I just think no matter what your preference and what your tastes are, it's impossible to, like, love them. You know what I mean? To find them to be, like, the best of their genre. You hear about the artwork of Jesus Christ and Looney Tunes that was removed from Australian's art gallery. Let me see. Artwork featuring Christ overlaid with Looney Tunes character removed by Sydney Council after threats of violence. Oh, come on. This is good art. This looks wonderful. Sydney Council removed the playful artwork of Jesus Christ overlaid with Looney Tunes after a torrent of online abuse. It was removed from the Blake Art Prize exhibition at the Kassala Powerhouse Arts Center. Oh, God. Oh, I didn't even get to see the whole thing. They got a lot of good Looney Tunes characters in here. There's a phone company about to launch a $200 phone that was a super mold display and a Sony 50MP camera, premium stuff for an Android. They're going to tell me about like the new Freedom phone or something. Whatever happened with that, by the way? Do you remember the Freedom phone? The Freedom phone is a free speech and privacy first focused phone. $499. Is it out? Did it ever come out? This looks like a review of it from 2 years ago.
Before, but wait until you see this one. So just last week, a 22-year-old Bitcoin millionaire called Eric Finman...
God, it was such a good video. It was so good, this goofball. He looks like a ghoul from Fallout if it had hair.
It almost immediately hit the trending page. And in terms of likes, shares, conversation, people were...
It is so easy to market for that shit. You just have to hit him with the buzzwords. Freedom. Actually, that's really the only word you need. Freedom, misinformation, woke, and that's a recipe for success. It doesn't even matter from that point forward. You can sell anything. Did it even sell all that much? That's a good question. Let me look. Here's an article from January of last year. Conservative Freedom phone backers turn on each other. So it sold at least 8,000 units according to court records, which was roughly $3.5 to $4 million worth. For fundamentally the worst phone you'll ever use in your life. That's not bad for a quick pump and dump scam there. That ain't bad. Have you seen the once human privacy terms of service? I know some of you won't care, and there are probably paid shills who will come here and try to argue and otherwise, but I hope you all realize how much of a data miner this game is. When you accept the agreement, you're agreeing to give them basically every piece of information they can data mine from you. Everything about you. Personal information, password info, government ID, address, IP, location, mailing, billing, birthday, social media, and collection of your friends on social media, nicknames, real names, first and last name. I'm not exaggerating. They literally want all your friends' real names too. And you're signing away your passwords to an unknown Chinese entity who will do God knows what with them. This is every single company in America. I've got to hit you with cold water once again. Every single piece of technology you interact with is being sold. Your data is being harvested, and most of the time it's being sold to China. I'm sorry to tell you, if you're still living in denial. But this is egregious here for a game, if that's true. How do I get out of it? Is simply uninstalling enough. Oh my god, it's so naive, it's adorable. Oh no, I accidentally already agreed to this and started playing the game. If I uninstall, does it void the agreement? And they'll give me all my information back? That's so cute. Holy shit. China will send you an email with the data. We saw you uninstalled Once Human. We apologize for any inconveniences that our agreement might have caused. Here's all of the information we harvested. We promise not to look at it anymore. You can have it back. We're gonna steal all his CSGO knife skins. Yeah, maybe that's the plan. Yeah. Everybody steals info, nothing new here. Yep, that's what I was saying earlier. Every single piece of technology you interact with is taking your data. It is selling it, and it is almost always selling it to China. This does seem like an egregious overreach. Again, if this is all true, who cares? Yep, that seems to be the general attitude nowadays. Man, I gotta be honest, here comes the old man. I miss the days when the standard approach to the internet was, you keep all of your shit private. No names, you do not sign away any of your privacy, and you fight for it. You don't let your shit be spied on, because it's a basic human right for privacy. But nowadays, it's like, oh, you want privacy? What, are you hiding something? What, you got something to hide? Okay, that's a little weird. You don't want them to have all your info? You must have something to hide, you're a fucking weirdo. You're still naive if you think even during that time your info was private. No, but at least it wasn't like the prevailing thought process where, who cares? That's kind of still a more newer one for the most part. Just think about how easy it was for Ancestry to have all your photos. That's a beautiful thing. I love that Ancestry has all of my baby photos. And my mom doesn't even use the internet.